Hello, and welcome to Gunpla Reviews, where it is myself versus my shelf. Over 200 model kits, and still a huge backlog in this time of lockdown. Today's challenger, we are already aware of, for as last week I said we would be getting to Berserk Mode for the GF13050 Review-Nobel Gundam, Neo Sweden Mobile Fighter, from G Gundam in the year of our Bandai Lords, 2011. About half a year this came out after the original Nobel Gundam. And of course, we have our pictures. This is almost exactly the same, but now advertising both girls together. Over here we have information about the mobile suit and its Berserk mode. Finally, a picture of Allenby. On the front, the usual, and on the back we have poses and special articulation, including the unique hips and ankles, and the accessories and information about G Gundam and the show. Inside, we have our runners, as usual. The runners are different. Again, I no longer have the original base, but these are the two new runners we have right here. Beam Saber effect parts, and the head. Once again, we start with the torso, move to the head, the arms, torso construction, feet, over to the legs, waist, assembly, and then assembling the head and the particular sequence of attaching the hair. Ventilator fins. More about the fins, beam sabers, stand assembly, the proprietary unique stand attachment, and that's that. So, the articulation is exactly the same, but for consistency's sake, we can get a look at the head. This time, if you move around the fins, you'll get a full exorcist twist. There's no difference in the arm. And you're still on a ball joint. Let me get this out of the way for just a moment. Boop. The waist, front skirts, side skirts, the legs, which, as before, more than 180 degrees. We get front kick, little back kick, knee bend, thigh twist, and over here we have ball joint ankle, as well as a hinge here. So you get a lot of mobility out of the foot. Now normally I don't go through things all that fast, but we've seen it all before. We're here for the differences. One difference is the kit does not come with this hand. I was borrowing this from Master Gundam, who we will see in an upcoming episode. Please step aside. We have over here the head, which is very, very, very back heavy. As you can see, she cannot look forward under her own will. Her head will always tip back. So if that's not pleasant, satisfactory to you, you'll probably want to thicken that joint up just a little bit. Be incredibly careful when you do so, because that is a critical joint. I would probably say get just like a little dab of, glue or whatever adhesive on like one side, a little flicker. Right, I do need this head out of the way again. On the back, and we will bring the irregular and her loose hair, because I didn't have it pressed all the way in, for comparison. So you can already see the color difference. But what I want to show first is this back piece here. You get an alternate Fuku neck. It does come with the original, along with the stickers to go on it. But you get a pair of thrusters. Oh, my phone was on the way. A pair of thrusters back there that do move around on the usual ball joint. Of course, you get the same style of hands. You have your little peace sign, which is very inappropriate considering two holding the other open hand and this open hand that is currently attached. You also get two beam sabers, but this time you actually get beam saber effect parts. You can see right there that these are the same beam sabers that come with the original kit, and they simply slot in place like so. Now, I do not know why they chose to give the Berserk Mode beam sabers. I guess it's more fitting than another beam ribbon, considering that Berserk Mode means punching. There's no time for weapons, there's time for punching. But let's do a small comparison here. We have the regular head sculpt, exactly the same, except for the colors. All the reds are a little more pinkish. All the yellows are now more of an orange hue. In the body, you get all the white is now a nice little rosy whitish color. This is about the same color that you get with any Trans Am kit, except for the lack of injection gloss. Again, the pinks are reds. Even the sticker gem on the front is a different color. The sticker on the neck is a different color, as well as the white stickers that go across the Fuku collar is just slightly pink. All of our blues are now purple, and of course the shoes. They did well to make sure everything was consistent. They didn't slack off, because we know that Bandai will like to kind of slack off just a little bit when it comes to reprinting the same thing, but slightly different. But that is actually it. Everything otherwise is precisely the same. You get different accessories with the two, and fortunately the hands that come with Shining God and Master Gundam also fit with these. It's the same size ball peg, but at least it's fitting, especially when you know that in video games, Allenby is given a god finger. So this is nice for your Berserk. Have maybe your green one, or your if you have the god, I guess it would be an orange for your other. And really, that's it. I mean, I didn't expect to have a whole lot to say going into this, but I'm surprised at how little there is to compare the two kits that are almost, well, they are the same kit. What am I saying? I'm rambling at this point. So, in conclusion, ZEON says, if you are a fan, fund it. If you already own the Nobel and you're kind of an okay fan, you can prototype it. It's really a level of fandom when it comes to getting one or the other, and the other. You know, this one certainly still comes with your beam ribbons, which is absolutely the most unique thing that any Gunpla has whatsoever. That's the only time that happens. And with this, you only get beam sabers, and you get this very wide hairpiece. Not to mention that because of the weight of the hairpiece, and that goes for both of them, because of the weight of the hairpieces, it makes the head very difficult to pose in a consistent fashion. Like, something will have to be done in order to get this kit to look forward and suspend that hair in a position that's anything more than cocked back and looking like, for once, the hair is heavy enough to give you a headache. But I thank y'all for watching. Next week, there may or may not be a Gunpla review. I am undecided on this, as we are in the waiting for a new computer rig, a new setup. Meaning I may take that week off to have things ready to go. Or not. It could be that Gunpla will be the only video for next week. All the same, please do stay tuned for more Gunpla reviews, more giant robot antics, and eventually we'll get some candy boxes in here once shipping starts to get back to normal. I thank y'all for watching. And as always, SIEG ZEON.